Hello, my name is Jenny Johnston. I'm a licensed acupuncturist in Santa Cruz, California, and I'm here to share with you how to use Moxibustion to support our immune systems. So Moxibustion, or Moxa for short, is a warming technique used in traditional Chinese medicine to stimulate certain acupuncture points. And with Moxibustion, we use a roll that's made from the leaves of a plant called mugwort, or Artemisia argi, and this particular roll has undergone a charcoal process to produce a stick that makes less smoke when it's burned, which makes it easier to use at home, indoors. So I recommend you buy this kind, the smokeless moxa roll. So before you use the moxa, you'll want to have a few things on hand, something to light it with, so a lighter or a candle. You'll want to have a small fireproof dish made of metal or glass or ceramic. I have a little metal dish here. You'll want to have something like a towel to place under the area that you're treating, just in case the ashes fall down. And you'll want to have something to put it out with, a glass jar with a small layer of dry rice or dry sand at the bottom and a lid. To begin, you'll want to light the moxa stick with the lighter or the candle. And it takes about a minute, maybe a little bit longer with the smokeless moxa sticks, and occasionally you can blow on it until the whole tip is glowing red. And as the moxa stick burns, you'll notice that ash starts to form on the tip, and this is where you'll use your small container to brush off the ashes so that the tip can stay warm and the ashes don't fall on your skin where they can burn you. Once the tip is glowing red, then you'll hold it at least a half an inch away from the area that you're going to be treating. You never want to touch the burning end of a stick directly or you'll get burned. And then the technique is to move in slow circles or slow pecking motion over the acupuncture point being treated. If you hold it still, it tends to get too hot, too fast, and to burn. So you'll want to move it slowly so that instead you feel a nice penetrating warmth. The points I will show you today are for general immune support. Moxibustion has been shown through studies to strengthen the immune system and to boost white blood cell activity. These are general points, and treatments are often individualized, so please check in with your acupuncturist before using this technique. This first point I want to show you is called stomach 36, and it's located on the outer shin just below the knee. So if you'll look here on my daughter's leg, you'll measure 4 finger widths beneath the patella or the knee bone down and 1 thumb width out. And this measurement uses the size of the person's hand being measured. So for my daughter, in this example, her hand is smaller, so I'll estimate 4 of her finger widths below her knee bone and 1 of her thumb out. And there is the point stomach 36. And you'll use the technique that I showed you and warm this area for about 10 to 15 minutes with small circles or little pecking motions until the whole area looks red and feels like a nice, deep, penetrating, glowing warmth. If you only have time for one point, I would recommend focusing on stomach 36 for 10 to 15 minutes each side. There are 2 other points on the abdomen if you have time to do more. The first one is CV6 or REN6, located beneath the navel, and the second one is CV12 or REN12, located above the navel. And the way to find these 2 points I will show you on my daughter. CV6 below the navel is located 2 knuckles, your first and second knuckle below the navel. So if you line up your first knuckle just under the navel and you go down below your second knuckle, that's where CV6 is located. So again, I'll estimate on my daughter's 2 knuckles to find where her CV6 is located. And the second point is easy to find. It's between the navel and the xiphoid process, about halfways. You'll find CV12 or REN12. And these points can be alternated. So if you do CV6 one day for 10 to 15 minutes, you can do CV12 the next day and go back and forth every other day. And again, warm the area until you see a nice redness around and you feel a deep penetrating warmth. When you're finished using the moxa stick, you can put it out with your glass jar with the dry rice or dry sand in the bottom, which helps the heat from cracking the glass. And then you put the lid on top, which will cut off the oxygen supply and the stick will stop burning, and then it will be ready for you to relight the next time you're ready to use it. Moxa rolls can be purchased through your acupuncturist or you can buy them online, and I have a couple of links online for the smokeless moxa rolls if you go to my website jennyjohnstonlac.com. On the resource page down at the bottom, there's 2 links there. If you don't have access to moxa rolls, you can also use hot packs on your abdomen, a hot water bottle or a hot rice pack that you warm up in the microwave, or there's air-stimulated moxa packs, which I also have a link to on the website. Even if you just have a hair dryer, you can use that on your stomach 36 points to warm them up in a different way. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope these points help keep you well.